Was that you? That was good, man. I thought it was a real cat. I thought it was a cat underneath the van. All right,
man, I was gonna tell you earlier
about Keno.
Yeah, Keno. Yeah, I went last night to Dollar General, go get me something to snack on.
Yeah, right across the street.
Across the street, and I was out there, went in, and went to the cash register just to hurry up.
Yeah,
and come
check
back
out.
And come back and watch the TV, and the lady said, "Hey, man, your dog does real good out there."
Yeah, Keno, huh?
Yeah, it was Keno, and it said, "Your dog doing real good out there. I was seeing how you train. He's done remarkable."
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and
man.
Yeah, I said, man, he's just a happy dog.
Yeah, and when he first came in, didn't seem like a happy dog, huh?
He was
Terrified. In fact, you can see the video of him coming in for the first time in the Irish Setter Brews Dog Aggressive playlist. I'll put the link in the comments. But yeah, listen, so today we're a lot riding on this class, yes, because so his mom seemed to be a little unhappy with the fact that he'd been here for 5 weeks, and by watching all the videos on the playlist that you can watch now, seemed as if he wasn't learning much, yes. So I was always kind of shocked, because that dog, out of all the dogs here, enjoyed his stay almost the most, huh? Yeah. And daily tangible improvements with that dog, right?
Doing better
every day. So downgraded from that program, so I was gonna see about potentially working out a refund for him to go down the downgraded program. She came to pick him up instead of us dropping him off. So because again, you know, perception that maybe he wasn't learning fast enough. So he came. Keep in mind, he was really scary and cowardly. He killed it. He was amazing. Unbelievable, this little dog. Yeah, I mean, he's so good. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. He did so well, in fact, that she decided she's gonna keep him in the Man Stopper program. So that's good news for you all of the fans out there Keno has. So he's gonna come back 5 more times. Each time will be for 1 week. It's gonna be fun, yeah. Good. Watch how he does. So just make sure you get, you know, some stuff like this. Yeah. So again, it's just a 6-foot kitten leash. You see how the clasp is small.
Okay.
So they do make these collars for a dog like Keno, but they're much larger.
Okay.
You don't want to go with that. Okay. We're not trying to hurt him. We're just trying to communicate and bite with him. At the end of the day, a bite is a bite. Puppy bite can be felt by the mama just as well as an adult bite. Okay. Right? So we're just trying to communicate. It's the whole purpose of this collar. Okay? Same purpose for every training collar, even a new collar, I suppose. But he's going to need like something like this. Yes, and you see this leash? See how lightweight it is? Because listen, like right now, I can work Keno more or less off the leash. He responds awesome to me. But that doesn't mean he's going to respond awesome to you, especially if the number one thing, the equipment is too heavy. So like for example, let's say that you use a leash that's just a lot heavier than this. He's going to feel it when it's on him. So part of what you're trying to do is make it seem as if he's not on a leash or training collar at all. You understand that? Okay, great. Are you pressed for time?
No,
Okay.
I got a message.
Okay.
I live an hour away.
No, yeah, you do. Yeah, we're going to pick him up. So yeah, so look again. So we're going to put this collar on him. I'm going to go over very quickly so he understands all of his hand signals, his commands. Because initially he was in our Man Stopper program, the only command that we didn't ever enforce with him, and I would encourage you to hold off until he comes back with us for a second stay. And really quickly with that second stay, so he's going to be able to come back, and I know you're an hour away, but you just have to come up to 2 classes before then. And the reason for these classes are because like 80% of the problems often are just handler education, the handler not doing the right thing. You see what I mean? So
I think that was mainly more so like when we look at the videos, he's more confident with you versus Cranberry, because it's like Cranberry is kind of all over the place. So you say turn left and he accidentally goes right. So you're more confident in your training than Cranberry.
But let me tell you, but the reality of it is that what I'm doing is an illusion. I'm just going to keep it real with you, yeah? I can take a dog that doesn't have any training and I can make it look real good. In fact, we had a TV show pilot that we were shooting. We would walk up to people like a street magician and take their ignorant dog, and within, like, I promise you, 8 or 9 minutes, people wouldn't believe they'd be crying and stuff, but then COVID and everything happened, and the people couldn't believe I had their dogs doing, like, performing like Keno. Like this. But guess what? A lot of it was shenanigans. It's me just really good at sleight of hand. You're not realizing the shenanigans I'm doing. So it's me being manipulative, and it just runs inside of me. Like, I can't help it. You know what I mean? I just grab a dog and boom, they're just different. Even like, but let me tell you something. That handling and those shenanigans that I'm calling them, and I'm calling them shenanigans. They're not shenanigans to the dog, but they're shenanigans that I use and I talk about them, where other trainers use them too, but don't tell you. Especially when you watch a training video with a dog with a knee collar. it's unlikely that you can tell how often they're nicking that dog.
Yeah.
You can't tell really.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would tell you, hey, I'm nicking him right now. Hey, I'm doing this right now. Yeah, I'm doing. And then I just put everything up. And the other thing is, Cranberry is always a fantastic gauge of when a dog is ready to go home, because if they're listening really well to him, that means they're likely to listen very well to you. Now, in the last week, 5 different people have handled Keno, and he's done amazing with them. 3 of them were women, 2 of them were men. And he's done video. They're doing fantastic. They're doing unbelievable. The dog has come a long way. Keep in mind, when he first came here, I tell you the truth, he was afraid to even, listen, this is ridiculous, yes, but he was afraid to walk from here in between these 2 vehicles. This was terrifying to him for some reason. I don't know why. So keep that in mind, yeah? So we have to work from a spot with Keno because of the program he was in. I gave him all the time he needed to acclimate. You know, you see videos of him now, even like just a little while ago when he was out playing, he's having a blast. He's having a great time. I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I always told your brother this. Onyx, not so much. Onyx, I'm not trying to say he was having a good time. I promise you. I don't think not that he had a horrible time, but in most videos when their dogs are playing, unless it was Keno, if it was just him and Keno hanging out, dude, he'd give Keno hell. Just biting at Keno, messing with Keno.
But see, you didn't like Keno at first. Like, he was really scared.
He's like that with all the dogs.
Yeah.
So, but at the time he left here, he wasn't like, if he saw another dog, he wouldn't bark at it. Oh, in the beginning, he go crazy. Like puff up and get all, even here when he first came in here, he got all pumped up, yes? Whereas Keno just got scared when he first got here. I have video of him uploaded where he was walking in, he's nervous and scared. Handsome. Good. So he's never boarded before. Look how he's shivering, yeah? Wait till you see him in a week or so. He's gonna be happy as well. Like now you wouldn't even know it's the same dog. In fact, the girl in the video where I first brought Keno in, to the dog from China, she's one of the people that just handled him this past week. He's amazing. Heel? You don't have to touch him. Good heel. Good. Turn to your left, please. Good, yeah. Or your left. That was a good left. Keep walking. Good job. Come towards me, please. Good heel. Beautiful. Good. He's handsome. Slow down. Come to a stop. That's so nice. He's stalked, huh? He's thick, yeah? Unbelievable that he's so like, got swagger now, yeah? We're taking the park and stuff.
Yeah.
The boss,
Yeah.
That's what we want. And let me tell you something. Those benefits in big part came because of the man stopper conditioning we were doing. We're doing a lot of confidence building exercises with him to get him to be more sure of himself. He's a handsome dog.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, man. He might be Cranberry's favorite dog.
Really?
You know, he's just a cool dog. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, he's getting better and better every day, yes? For sure. So, really quickly, so you've been watching some of the videos, so you understand the basic concepts between a nip and a bite. Right? And let me tell you something. So here where you have the options, and this is what I was telling you, yes? Time or torture. So you either develop the habit or you start correcting him. So like let's say you go home and you buy an e-collar, and when you ask him to sit, if he doesn't sit, if you nick him with a low level, he'll sit. You tell him good sit. Then you tell him again 2 more times, do it 3 times, maybe do it in 2 different spots, maybe take him outside and when there's a lot of traffic, tell him to sit. You don't have to bark it out and say, calm, sit. He doesn't sit, nick him. Take him to a different little spot within the next, in the same 10 minutes. Tell him to sit, he doesn't sit, nick him. Go out of your way to make sure he's too distracted to sit for you. Nick him 3 times, and then guess what? More than likely, every time you say to sit, he's gonna sit. But it's because he's sitting, not because he's doing it because he loves you or is happy or wants to please or obedient. He's doing it because there's the threat of that lightning. There's nothing wrong with it either. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you exactly how it is, all right? So a lot of trainers, even with a dog who's scary or fearful, they resort to same thing because the dog will sit instead of disobeying out of fear because they'd rather sit and then take the nick. It's the reality of it, yes? So what I do with the dogs is I just try to build habituation. I try to build a habit because a habit will make a dog become automatic. Kind of there's where we're at with Keno, yeah? So, with Keno, when you're handling him, you gotta understand the difference between a nip and a bite. So a nip is just a quick little nip, a quick little tug and release. You do these when the dog is walking at your side and he's messing up from being at your left. You would give him a nip as you continue your walk. You don't want to stop your walk. So he's pulling ahead of you and you nip him, keep walking. He's lagging behind, you nip him, keep walking. Don't slow down nor stop. Otherwise, when you come to a stop, he's technically supposed to stop himself. Because he was on our man stopper program, we also taught him to stand and just stacked. And what I mean by that is like whenever he would come to a stop, that meant something was bothering him. He thought maybe there was an alert, so he'd stay still. But a lot of times we override that by making the dog sit because you're like, no, that's not a threat. So that's how we start teaching them that we trust their judgment. So with him, he's gotten really good where I don't have to say sit. Cranberry doesn't have to say sit, but you may have to ask him to sit. You ask him to sit and you come to a stop and he doesn't sit. If you nick him with an electronic collar, or bite him really quickly with the leash and collar, those are punishments. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that. You're his mom. You've had him. Listen, if I had him as long as you've had him, he'd be getting punished by now. How about that? I haven't known him in the grand scheme of things. I haven't known him very long. And every day,
I've
like.
used the other e-collar on him before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've shocked him before, but I usually just do the vibration or whatever on it because he.
See, that could have made him more nervous.
Yeah.
Right? If we're just not timing it right, it can make them more nervous. Yeah, the vibration too. So, I'll help you with it, yes? And look, if you want him to be conditioned to the e-collar, when he comes back, during the classes we'll condition him, and then when he comes back, we'll work on the e-collar. He'll do tremendous things. Most dogs do it, yeah? I mean, they have the e-collar on. That's why people, when they're under house arrest, they stay home.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you the honest truth, there's nothing wrong with it, yeah? I've owned dogs before that myself, I maybe didn't have to use e-collars, but Cranberry has to. Or buy it. Too much for him. Life takes advantage of him. Keno is kind-hearted though, yeah? Can I tell you the truth? Yeah. Keno's one of the few, I'm telling you the truth. So most people, most dogs take advantage of Cranberry. Cranberry is soft, kind to them, handle mistakes. You know, I'm pointing with him, yeah? Keno is one of the few dogs that doesn't take advantage of him, kind to him. Cool dog, man. One necessarily kind to me, like me. That's time he tried to hump my head and stuff. Like, you know, like with me, he like jump on me and stuff before, being disobedient. But not Cranberry. He's been kind to Cranberry. That's very rare. Most dogs aren't like that, okay? So, any questions so far? No. All right, very good. You guys about ready to see Keno? All right, very good. All right, look, you know your mommy's here, huh? So this is what I like to see. Look, I'm not giving him any commands yet. I just kind of want to see how he behaves, how he greets. So look, good potty. I think he just saw them. So I don't think he immediately recognized. Oh, he recognized you already. So I'm trying to see how he was going to behave when he first saw you. If he was going to like cower, get scared. Oh, good sit, papa. Good, good, good. Yeah, let me just kind of see how good. So you know when he first got here, he'd be afraid to be out here in the parking lot. God forbid we tried to walk across the street. Things like that, yeah. Good. So we're just going to kind of let him get into his situation. Let me sniff a little bit. Oh, he's happy. He wants to see you all. He's not nervous at all. Good sit, papa. Handsome. Good sit. Man, look how muscular. Good sit. Look how muscular this dog is, huh? And I know, like, you're not running him that much or anything, huh? Because he gets tired fast. No offense, but man, he does that little Superman.
The kids will get on the bike and they'll run around and they'll follow. He'll run around and they'll follow him.
Man, he's just a good dog. Yeah. Like, listen, you got blessed to have this little dog, yeah? Good sit, papa. Okay. All right, Bubba. I know. You're happy. You're happy. And I want to keep you out of the shade. But it's okay. You see that sound before? That before the motorcycle? That would make him want to run inside. So we never worry about him running off. Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep it real with you. He's not going to run off. Yeah, he doesn't run off at home. Like, I can see with the garage open the front door, he won't jet out. Right, yeah, no, because some of it is loyalty and some of it is just, he's just a little worried.
He used to, and then he stopped.
Yeah, caught whoopings. Yeah, listen, sometimes that'll stop it, yeah? If I'm just going to keep it real with you. If the dog understands. Chase behind people. Yeah, if you tire him out with a whooping, it's not very physically hard, but they just feel like it's a big deal. I guess kind of like a child. I mean, I guess they'll understand it. Listen, you know how many dogs I met out in the country? That's how they were resolved. Oh yeah. I'm telling you the truth. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. All right. And good. All right, Keno. Good, papa. So look, see how he's kind of maintaining his position here at my side? He's standing, and again, because he was in our Man Stopper program, a lot of times we would allow the stand. If we want him to SIT, I would ask him to, or I would step into him and start building a behavior. So let me explain this behavior. So hopefully he doesn't do it right now, but watch. The movement of my feet is going to be the signal for him to put his butt on the ground, right? So if he doesn't do it, watch what I'm going to do, yeah? So I'm going to step into him. Oh, okay. So that's making him nervous. So look, good. Okay, good, papa, good. Sit. Oh, look at that. And I have to apply pressure. But see here, he's watching the pasture. Heel. So look, I'm going to walk him in that direction. Good heel. Good heel. So because he got nervous, I started walking him in that direction, yes? Good heel. Good. Sit. Good sit. Nerves. You can't let this dog's nerves get the better of him. So let's say that you're outside and somebody starts popping fireworks, yes? And he wants to go inside. The worst thing to do is to take him inside. Force him. Make him go through, if you're not afraid, he shouldn't be afraid. If you're afraid and then he starts acting a little nervous, we're okay with that, yeah? I'm okay with it, yeah. But do you understand what I'm saying? If you're afraid of, if you're afraid, let's say you're walking at night, somebody's walking, they're making you feel a little nervous. He starts to, and if he starts to get a little bit like pumped up or whatever, and you have every reason and you really feel nervous, it's okay if he starts to kind of get nervous because he might get courage and bow up. But if he's acting nervous and there's nothing to be nervous about, then that's ridiculous. You got to force him through it, yeah? So even right now, and keep in mind, a lot of times his leg will start to bother him with a lot of sits. I was expecting the church to be here, but I guess maybe something happened. Good. Heel. Good heel. So again, I just asked him to heel when I'm ready for him to walk with me. You see when that honk, he heard that honk, he looked up at me. Look, when I come to a stop, good sit. Good sit, stay. I asked him to SKY. He knows the hand signals. I'm hoping that he makes mistakes so that you can see how I handle them, as opposed to, yeah, man, all the girls at Dollar General love this dog. Good stay. Again, when I come back to him, I'm gonna pause for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Good stay. Look. Good, Papa. Good stay. Heel. Good. Sit. Good sit. See, no pulling, he's good. He's on point. This dog is legit. Yeah, good. And he'd be a little further along in his obedience if he wasn't initially in our Manstopper program. So again, watch. Heel, I'm going to walk. I'm hoping he doesn't turn with me so I can show you what I do. Look, good heel. See that nip? Now, I kind of slowed down, but I shouldn't have. Again, watch. When I turn, good heel, Papa. Look how tight that turn is. Good heel, my love. Good. And again, he's about maybe 40-45% done. We got to teach you how to handle him. He's got to come back 2 more times. Each day is going to be 1 week. You just have to do a couple of classes beforehand. Good, Papa. Yes, ma'am, but don't do that. Yeah, no. And again, like I mentioned in the videos all the time, specifically even with him, yes? You don't want to call him to you from a stay. In a real world situation, yes, ma'am, you want to come back to him. Let me explain something to you. When is he ever going to realistically be in that position and you need him to come to you? He heard that door slam right now. Before he would have hauled butt in there, you know what I mean? He would have, boom, taken off. So let me think about it realistically. When you need him to come to you is when he's not paying attention. So like our first handler class that we have, our follow-up class, that's exactly what we're going to work on. His recall. His coming when called would be a little bit higher priority if he was a runner. But this dog's not leaving your side. He's not gonna leave you. He's not trying to do that. He's gonna keep around you, yeah? Even like when we take him to the dog park, cut him loose, he's like right, he's like 5-6 feet around me, yeah? Here he doesn't stay good. But look, he's hardcore. The dog's legit. His obedience is on point, yeah? Handsome. Good. Now you see how I just touched him a little while and he's standing up, not making him do anything? Touch is a little bit of a release. And if I tell him to, go, if I tell him the other thing, I don't like giving them any more commands for about 5 minutes, especially this dog. And I'm gonna tell you something, yeah? Like we walk him around across the Dollar General all the time. The girls come out and pet him and stuff, man. Loves it, yes? So let me tell you something. Again, when I first started trying to get him to go over there, it was terrifying for him. Sometimes the only way past something is through it. We focused a lot on trying to get him to be more sure of himself. We've been to a lot of different places, different handlers. Just what a lovely dog. We're gonna miss having him. And in fact, I mean, we weren't even necessarily ready for him to go home yet before his program. He's just good and he's fun. Like I keep telling you, Onyx not so much, yeah? Unless it was, and if it's just he and I or Cranberry and him chilling outside in the room, he's the coolest dog. He comes, lays down next to you. Biggest problem that we had with him, I'm gonna tell you the truth, is finding things for him to chew on that he can eat. Because even like we bought like extra heavy bones and a lady donated some heavy extra bones. I asked you about them. Could he have one, remember? And
he ate it all the way up?
That's not good. Yes, ma'am. And it happened so fast. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, but we already knew, and some of it was so that's dangerous with him. Yeah. See, those bones the other dogs couldn't crack. just my Corso a little bit, but not like this dog's got a, let me tell you something, this dog bites like a hyena.
Yeah.
He cracked those heavy bones. So you have to find things for him to chew on. Speaking of that, I gotta need you to work on him, work with him some, because it's getting hot. Your baby's hot, and he's gonna end up he'll be too hot to perform for you. Yes? Come and take the leash, please. Don't give him any commands yet. Very good. Just grab the leash. Good, good, good. Don't say anything to him. There you go. Good. Now turn your body so he's on your left-hand side, please. And he missed you. Look at that big old tongue. All right. Now start to walk, please. Good, good, good.
Kennedy, move. Go back over there. Go. I'm not walking to.
You miss him, huh? Okay, very good. Turn to your right, please. Just kind of walk at a normal pace. If he's lagging behind, you're going to give him a little nip, and eventually you'll be more relaxed with how you're holding your leash. So you see, this is why I use Cranberry, because right now you're holding and walking more like Cranberry.
So how do I...
And I know you move.
Get over there. I'm not going to tell you again.
And let me tell you something. I know that's not the way you normally move. When Cranberry's not on film, he moves normally too. Apply pressure. Apply pressure. Good. Now constant pressure. Constant pressure. He's trying to dominate you right there. And you know what he might be trying to tell you? Hey, Mom, I'm hot. Let's go to the grass.
Oh.
If I had to guess, he's hot. Yeah, big old tongue, all right? So we're running out of a little bit of time there. Tell him to heel and start to walk, please.
Heel.
But look how you're holding your hand. How often in the videos I say, hey, Cranberry, you look ridiculous with your hand. No, but you see why I use Cranberry?
Yeah.
We change it because I didn't handle him that way. I made it look really easy, yes? You got video of it. Turn to your right, please. Good, good, good. Beautiful turn. Kind of keep tabs on him, yes? Come towards me, please. Look at that big old head. Slow down, please. Come to a stop and ask him to SIT.
Sit.
Handsome. And look, he's nervous. Look what happened. He got nervous. But guess what? Despite the nerves, he still did it.
Yeah.
Amen, yes?
Amen.
He's beautiful, huh? Unfortunately, it's getting hot out here. When you asked me, could you come at 10? My 10 o'clock had to reschedule for next week because of an emergency. I was like, yeah, man. Because by noon, it was going to be so hot.
Yeah.
But dang it, look how hot it is now, yeah? Man, all right, very good. You're doing an awesome job handling him. But again, when you watch this video, you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to see like, oh, man, so I see where Cranberry's coming from, yeah?
Okay.
Cranberry.
Yeah.
So see, get relaxed. Remember how relaxed I looked, yes? Like normal, yes? Keep my hands on my side. I'm just walking and pop, pop. All right? Start to walk, please. Ask him to heel. Good heel, Papa. Much better, Mom. Much better. I want him to mess up. He's not making any mistakes. Go towards your daughter and turn without giving him any notice. Turning up. Oh, okay. Turn. Man, this dog's doing good, man. This dog's doing. Look at that little beautiful little show trot. Yeah. Come towards me, please. Very good. Start to slow down. Come to a stop. Hopefully he messes up. Ask him to SIT.
Sit. Pull.
Perfect. Yeah. Give him nip. Quick. And don't. So quick mistake, yes. I wouldn't say the word sit twice. Otherwise, he's going to think you're not serious.
Okay.
I want him to listen the first time.
Okay.
If he had a knee collar on him right there when you came to a stop and he didn't sit, you nick.
Okay.
You say sit, he doesn't do it again. Do not say the word sit again.
Okay.
And if I were you, you can nick and say the word no, or you can just nick and not say the word no. Make him think it's just the way nature is. If he doesn't sit, oh man, that's what she's been trying to tell me.
Okay.
That if I don't sit, I'm gonna get popped. He won't realize it's not nature.
Okay.
And may I tell you another thing I would do? Oh, he's already used it. So you know what I do with my own dogs? If I'm going to use an e-collar on them, I make them wear it for 2 weeks without turning it on. Because this dog then understands what the e-collar is.
Yeah.
You put it on him.
Does?
Of course, because you've already used it on him. You just told me, yeah?
Yeah, I can pick up anything. I can pick up my phone and he'll get scared. So the
Okay,
anything, the remote.
a remote, yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of
I didn't
sense,
do the
yeah?
remote to the thing,
So we
just
didn't know
the
that.
remote,
So
yeah.
keep in mind, sometimes on the dogs that are here that we're using e-collars with, no wonder he would get scared. Bless
yeah.
his, until bless his heart.
Yeah.
So normally I would put it on a dog for 2 weeks and not turn it on or anything. And then I would use that remote and put that remote up against my head, up against my hand. But the fact that he started looking at phones and everything else, potential remotes, shows you that he's smart and how nervous he is. Everything is a threat. Every cloud in the sky is a rain cloud. I'd like some rain clouds right now. I bet your daughter would too, huh? I'm hot, boy. I'm telling you right now, yeah? That dog's hot. We don't got that much more time with him right now, yeah? Because we're going to run out because of heat. Then he won't listen.
Yeah.
And he's hot. The concrete's probably hot in his testicles. Tell him to heel, please, and start to walk forward. Good, good, good. Come towards me. Start to slow down. Nick him, and turn left. Nick him. So you see right there, you're applying pressure. So that's a bite. Good. Good, good, good. Good. Sit. Good sit. See? Tell him to stay, please.
Stay.
Extend your leash all the way out, Mom. All the way out. Try not to pull on the leash. Stay. Extend your leash out. Now drop your leash, please. Just let it go. Very good. He didn't notice that you dropped it. Walk around him, please. Oh, the dog makes you look extra small, yeah? The dog's real thick. He's probably wider than you are, for real, yeah? Go next to him, please. Pause for 3 seconds. Do not pet him. 1, 2, 3. As you pet him under the chin, you're going to grab his leash without making it obvious, please. Yes? Oh, it's getting hot out here. Pet him, please. Good, 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 good. Now grab the leash. Tell him to go bananas, please. So you're going to swipe his right shoulder blade like this. Go bananas, my love. All right. Very good. Now, really quickly, jumping on daughter, yes? So if he starts to do anything that you don't like with her right now, when he came up to her, you're gonna do what I call a clockwork, yes? So you would nip. So right now he's at 12 o'clock, okay? You would rotate clockwise and nip again at 3, 6, and 9 to get him to stop. You want me to show you how to do it right now?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can use an e-collar here too, but we're gonna have to try to get him to jump. We gotta try to get him to jump. I've never done this with him before. Yeah, he's not gonna like it. Oh, he might even scream, all right? We'll see what happens, yeah? So again, I'm gonna bring him up to you, see if you can try to get him to jump. So don't, you know,
Keno.
so watch.
Oh, he's scared.
Good, Papa.
Come here.
So look, nick, clock, another nick at 3, another nick at 6, and then another nick at 9. Now watch how reluctant he's gonna be to redo that. Yes, now I'm gonna touch him, and he's not even mad at me. He's not even tripping. He didn't even, look, now try to get him to jump on you.
Come here, Keno. Come here.
Step into him, please.
Come here, Keno.
He's not having it. He's like, don't you see what Erwin just said? I'm not allowed to do that. It's clockwork, yes? So listen, if when daughter comes home, whatever, somebody comes home, and he's super excited and wants to jump on them, or when you come home, then have maybe your boyfriend instead of her, because you know she's little, yeah? Well, both y'all are little, yeah? Hopefully boyfriend's not as little, yeah? Hopefully he's a little bigger, yeah? So grabs so check this out, yes? He puts the dog on the leash, don't make the dog sit or anything. No commands. Let the dog be wild. Walk up to you, and the moment you walk in and he does something that you don't like, jumps on you, crotch rockets, whatever, sniffs inappropriately, you don't like what he does, you nick. Again, he's at my 12, and then I would rotate 3, 6, and 9.
Okay.
He loves y'all, yes?
Yeah.
All right, hey, let me get him a little bit of water before you load up, yes? And another potty break. I'll be right back, girls. Let's get in the shade. Good. Awesome, huh? We're gonna give him a potty break and some water. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, call the bell so you'll be notified when we upload more videos. We got more videos coming of Keno. We got 2 more stays with us, yeah? Bless you all. Good.
Now let us go into the silence.